Right, my Patreon friends. Well, I've been on a big Go Nagai kick the last couple days, so I thought we would look at one of his funnier and of course sexier titles, Rambo Sensei. This has been reprinted a ton of times in magazines or in these like anthology collections. The H means ecchi or erotic. Ecchi manga selection G, E, F. There's the Kombiniban editions of them as well. The Ecchi or Ecchi manga selection. And yeah, Rambo Sensei always pops up in one of these, along with, you know, Moroboshi Panty and Cutie Honey and like many of the other, you know, erotic little minis and long series that Go Nagai has published over the years, but we're not going to look at those. We're going to look at Rambo Sensei because look, he's Rambo and he's a sensei. Amazing. This, of course, is a Patreon exclusive, so if you're watching this video, you will not see it anywhere else, only right here, my friends. And I got a bunch of stuff coming down the pipeline, some Tanima Yumeji, which is horror manga, some crazy manga magazines that I've hunted down recently, and stuff like this. And of course, I'll be, you know, pumping out art books. Maybe we'll do, you know, I have a nice VHS and DVD collection. It'd be kind of funny to watch like an episode of something and do some commentary over it. Who knows? Who knows what we'll do? There's our first appearance of Rambo Sensei. These boys are trying to get to the girls. But here comes ripped Rambo Sensei. Funny thing is, dude, Stallone. I believe this is like 91, something like that. 88. So yeah, the tail end. When did Rambo come out? Maybe 85? Oh, First Blood had to be before that, closer to like 79 or 80. Somebody help me in the comments. Or I shall Google it later, since I guess I could do that. He's just blasting off shots in the classroom. Everything's catching on fire. The girls are all in a panic. Skeban. Dokuro Bancho. So Skeban, you know, like the Skeban series, like girl boss. And then Dokuro means skeleton. And then Bancho means also boss. So like girl boss skeleton, kind of a play on the Skeban, you know, series. You know, the girl, she's a high school detective. She kicks ass with the yo-yo. I love the Skeban series. There's a bunch of them too, and manga as well, and photo books, art books. I think I have a couple. I definitely have a photo book up on the website. Definitely have a VHS. Anytime anything goes down, Rambo just starts busting off shots or, you know, getting horny. Wait, who is this? Some trickery going on. Well, there she goes. She's lost her Skeban Dokuro Bancho outfit. Well, back at it. This looks like Iron Virgin June. Maybe it's a special appearance of Iron Virgin June. It's just silly stuff. Iron Virgin June's always, you know, super ripped, lifting weights, kicking butt. And she's gonna box Rambo over here. I don't know how that's gonna fare for her. Well, she had her pants punched off. Of course, in the ring, in the boxing ring, where things like that happen. At the end, I'll show you a little bit more of the Go Nagai stuff that I have. My personal collection is really like I try to focus on, you know, Devilman art books, anything Devilman, Devilman Lady, and then weird titles like I have Rambo Sensei in there. I have some of these H manga selections. I have, what else do I have in my personal collection? Some early, like first editions of Maboroshi Panty, or who else? Keiko Kamen. But Go Nagai, despite all of his mech stuff, I always say this, you know, you think of Mazinger Z or like all of his Robo stuff, and you forget all the Horn Dog stuff he put out, and gag stuff. That's the big thing, is he's a big gag manga fan, you know? Considering the year, 88, everything he was doing, I bet that he just did the character design, pulled a couple characters from other manga, of course did the Rambo design, threw together some storyboards, and Dynamic Pro staff did all the rest of the work, including people like Kaze Shinobu. Be on the lookout, my friends. There is some Kaze Shinobu stuff coming up soon. I guess I could talk about it here on Patreon. I wrote an article for Heavy Metal Magazine, about 2,700 words, on Kaze Shinobu, entitled Kaze Shinobu, the greatest mangaka on the face of the planet. So after that drops, I'm telling you, it's going to be harder and harder to find Kaze stuff. And I might know a little bit of info about some other projects on Kaze Shinobu in the pipeline, but nothing is set in stone yet. So I'll hold off on that. What is going on, you demon worm dude? Look at that dude. And that, my fine friends, is Rambo Sensei. Human with wings. Mashin Densetsu. I always try to keep it's getting harder and harder to find the original tankobons of those, but in the 80s and the early 90s, there's a lot of omnibus versions released. So I try to track those down, which is always fun. But I do have one of these up on the website, one in my personal collection, and they come around, and these as well. Here, let's take a look at some other stuff I have over here on the shelf. All right, I'm not gonna dig out all the art books by Go Nagai I have, because I have MOOC, magazines, art books, all kinds of stuff, but some of the manga, I posted these recently on Instagram, the Henshin Pokoida and Henkin Tamaida, you know, when he spins it, or spins the old, you know, the old berries, he turns into a superhero. Magazine, Keiko Land, which is just like, you know, everything you'd like to know about Keiko Kamen. Yokofua. This is from like 1970, early Go Nagai collection. And then of course the hardcovers of Devilman and some Getter Robo. What else do we have up there? Robo UFO Grandizer, Jushin Raiga, new Devilman, another Devilman set, Oni or Demon, 5,000 Light Year Lion, Tiger, Tora, Great Domajinga, and like I was talking about earlier, some of the Iron Virgin June stuff, Black Lion Knight, just a lot of like classics up here that I tried to keep around. No, don't do it. Sorry, poor camera work right now. I'm usually not the cameraman. Gakuen Taikutsu Otoko, the bored high school boy, I don't know. Mashin Densetsu, and then some Mazinger Z, some Iron Jig. Dude, someone asked me about these earlier. I've had this bilingual Devilman, volume 3 of 4, for 3 years, and I've never been able to make a set. Just never been able to make a set. They're so rare and so hard to find. I think the problem is the bilingual editions are not that popular here, because people just read them in Japanese. They're made for English readers learning Japanese, or Japanese learners, Japanese people learning English. I think I got that right. Yeah, that's a little bit of Go Nagai that we got. Next time I'll pull out some of the art books from my personal collection, but there's a bunch in here. And thanks everyone who's joined the Patreon. We haven't even been going a week yet. I wanted to get some content up there for you. And for those that missed out on the Domu drop, don't worry, I'm gonna do a big art book drop, and I'm gonna let all of you here on Patreon choose first. So what I'll probably do is just make a little video. You can watch through the video. If there's something you want to claim, you can claim it. Anything that doesn't get claimed will go up either on the website, or we'll do one of those like little Instagram live sales. But here's a little sneak peek of some of the stuff I have that's going to be going up here on Patreon for all of you first. Matane.